and I keep getting stronger.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Patriots Offensive Player of the Year. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in
season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. These two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series.
Ready?
Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On third down, Roman. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's a good for runs on play. Forcing that incompletion.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
Throwing Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. On second down now, Jet. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Tyquan Thornton
with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. And we'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Roman. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Roman. Incomplete.
And he's only hit 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again.
Is to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact. But he couldn't hang on. 4th down.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was a touchdown reception to cap things off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd down. Roman. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st down, Roman.
Open man is Waddle, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Well, partners, the first quarter too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch.
A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on third down. On first and 10, Roman. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second down, another carry for Jackson.
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. A great play there.
His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Man, those numbers from last week. What do you call a game like that? Monumental? A career game?
Yeah, every one of those adjectives you can pull on. Monumental, mammoth, massive. But you also know that he wants another one just like it in this game. He doesn't plan on slowing down.
Man, if he duplicates that, that would be history. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Jet. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's going to be caught.
It's Jacoby Myers. And he will have to get the third down conversion.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. Jet. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Now again, right side. Jet. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The Patriots at 13-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go. Livingston. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first down, Jet able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown! Jacoby Myers with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left side with the ball. So they like to head back as it brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken right around the 44. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. On 2nd down, Jet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Jet. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Jet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Touchdown, Patriots! Tyquan Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep that? Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end. Taking a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Miami set to take over.
On the ready.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Set, go.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
Ready.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? I did say no. No interception. He did not keep. Shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watch it. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Take it at the 37. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 20, 10, 5. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. A York on now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Up the middle they go. Jet, and he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on first down. Livingston. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And they were in the hurry up, maybe got going a little too fast.
And sometimes that's the danger of going to that type of a system, is that you don't take care of things as well as you would in normal situations. You get going so fast, you speed up, and you don't take care of the ball. And we just saw one hit the ground.
Absolutely, we saw what could happen. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Black block. Green check. Check right. Smith red. Switch yellow. Opposite. Green check pitch.
Looking to throw on second down. Roman. And that's off the mark. Incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
From the gun on third down. Roman. And that is incomplete. After 3 plays, I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on the line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Throwing on first down. Jones. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. A white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Patriots offense heads back out there, and we get another look at Tyquan Thornton.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Trade him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of
a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jet, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Jet, and I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. On 2nd and 9, Jones, a quick throw, but incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slam. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Up the middle they go. Livingston. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Jones.
And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On the give, here comes Jackson. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's at the 50.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
On 1st down, Roman.
Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They run on first down to Jackson, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is out of bounds here. 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. York able to send this one through, and the Dolphins are going to be forced to settle for 3. Well, certainly happy they were able to force the fumble, Charles, but wish they would have gotten in the end zone, only getting 3 points there and still facing this second-half deficit.
And they also will understand it's going to be a whole lot tougher to force another turnover the rest of the game, because that offense is going to be all about ball security from here on out.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Patriots offense heads back out there, and we get another look at Tyquan Thornton. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Down, Jet, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Jet has some space here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
On 2nd down now. Jet, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Jet, and this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Black.
And he is going to pick up the Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a handoff up the middle. Jet, and he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Jet. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now a handoff up the middle. Jet. And this play will be 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now here come the Dolphins. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To throw on 3rd down. Roman. And that is incomplete.
First down marker towards the receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and now it's sending them back to the drawing board.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Livingston. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Livingston. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely...
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Pats are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them, so the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Okay, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Check white. Switch red. Switch yellow. Opposite. Green. Check pink.
Operating from the gun. Roman. He'll hit Jackson complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Ingold, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Jet, and some room to maneuver. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On first down, Jet. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, Jet. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Up the middle they go. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down.
Jet, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Livingston. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 4th down, Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Vic picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover. But it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
I come alive in the dawn.